What's up, everyone? Leaving Lehigh Valley Health Network, Muhlenberg, Lehigh Valley Hospital, Muhlenberg campus. I just attended. I actually got there for the second half of it. I missed the video clips, but I just attended what today is International Survivors of Suicide Day. And I'll tell you what. Listening to people's stories about their loved ones, their children, their families. There's so much that's wrong in our world and how we see things and how we're taught to see things. You know, suicide is a taboo. Oh wow, well, we don't talk about it, and when we do talk about it, well, that person just gave up, or there was something, the world we live in, let's classify everything as as some kind of illness or disease that can be treated with pills and medication. Well, I got news for you. The founder of the magazine, the person who's doing this article right now, I may not have been close to anyone who committed suicide. But when I lived in North Carolina, April 2010, gave it a serious shot. I'm not bipolar. Don't have any mental illnesses. What happened was I hit my breaking point. And every single human being out there, I don't care who you are, I don't care how strong you think you are, or how tough, or how street smart, or whatever, everyone has that in their lives. Most people do not hit that circumstance or set of circumstances that leads up to that tripwire. And trust me, it is a tripwire. This article is mainly going to be about people some of the stories I heard. I did not, out of respect for the people, I did not take any photos or video. Their stories aren't mine to tell. Okay, the stories of the loved ones and the people that they cared about, the people that they know, are not mine to tell. Okay? But it was just to see the amount of courage that it took for them to get up even in front of a small group of people and talk about it. You think you got a lot of guts? Try doing something like that. You think you're so tough? When you're hurting, try talking to people about it. Instead of trying to hide it like we're taught by our society. Okay? And yet these people either have tried it and survived, or have had people that they loved and cared about who didn't. And they found a way to keep going and not give up. And like I said, I got news for everybody. I don't care who you are. With myself, when I tried my story, when I gave it a serious attempt, my wife passed away 3.5 years before that. The place we lived in, the trailer we lived in, caught fire. Lost all the memories, everything. I was working on graphics design. I was, had a lot of stuff on the computer, music, things I was working on that could not be replaced. The photos, the statues, the memories that could not be replaced, gone. Our black lab, who was my best friend, I had to have put down. The only thing left in life that I remotely cared about was my job, and they were closing the plant down. So I got news for you. I thought I was tough. I thought I was strong. I thought I was invincible. Nobody is. Every single person has that event or that series of events that they can go through and say, you know what? I have nothing left. It's done. It's over. But here's the flip side of it. Every single person, from a kid on up to adults, can change that. Every single person out there, especially in the social media world we live in, can change that. You can make a difference in someone's life by talking about it. You can make a difference in the numbers and statistics. And it could be someone 4 states away who's on your friends list on Facebook. They may not talk about it. You may think that they're the happiest person in the world. But by being there for them, by listening to them, by letting them know someone cares, and by paying attention to the subtleties. If they do a video, expression on their face, look in their eyes, etc. Every single person out there can make a difference. We have the most powerful tool in the world at our disposal: the internet and social media. We live in the age, screw the major media. It takes a hell of a lot to get for them to listen. We live in the age of the indies. Almost everybody has a blog. There's a lot of indie publications, online publications out there, serious ones. And they'll listen. They have the ability, and they're willing to, a lot of them are willing to take the chance on doing something nobody else, on doing a story no one else will. After listening to these people's stories, and after my attempt, it's amazing how you can make a difference in someone's life. After the discussion was over, I talked to a few people, and I actually made a comment during the discussion. I said, we're taught, and I see so many people post, well, I only surround myself with positive people and positive thought. Yeah, that's all great. That's not real life. Real life is a roller coaster. Real life is the stock market. Is a stock market graph. It's, you hit the peak, you hit the lowest point, you hit another peak. That's real life. And in the end, everything averages out. But until that end, when you're going through a low point, when you're depressed, when you lose someone you love, when you don't hit that point where you don't think you can push it any farther.
What?
You're not alone. And for the people out there who are at the point where they're ready, willing to give up and don't think they have anything left, even if it's hate, find a reason. I know it's hard, but even short term, just to get you through it and to get you to one more day, even if it's hate and revenge, those emotions. Love, whatever. Find a reason. Talk to people. Make it through one more day. Do me a favor. Check the links and try to make a difference, no matter what you believe in. Try to make it there, especially if you're online, use the social media. Try to make a difference in someone's life. So giving it our best shot, even if you don't think, even if you'll never know that you did. In the end, at least you gave it a shot. Attending this event and seeing these people, listening to what they had to say in their stories, that would cut to the heart of almost anybody. Listen to people's stories and tell other people your story. In the end, you never know. Michael Phoenix, founder of the magazine. Please check out the links on what you can do to make a difference, both in your daily life and maybe joining a group or donating if you have a couple extra bucks or whatever, or contacting lawmakers or whatever. Even buying somebody a simple cup of coffee at a convenience store in the morning. $1, $2. You never know, it could brighten their day. Michael Phoenix, founder of the magazine, thanks for the support. You keep the magazine going, and by the way, at times you kept me going through the worst. Take care, everybody. Have a happy and safe holiday season. I'll see you around.